The Joker movie was a masterpiece as a standalone comic book movie, as a character study, and as a political horror story. But there's one problem with it: continuity. There are several key points to the Joker, and this movie breaks all of them. First, age. Joaquin Phoenix was 44 years old during filming, and it shows. Bruce Wayne was 10. By the time Bruce becomes Batman at close to 30, Joker will be looking at retirement age. This means Joker is beating Jason Todd to death at upwards of 75. Arthur Fleck would simply not represent a physical threat to Batman at this point. Secondly, Arthur has none of the standard Joker paraphernalia. No Harley, no hyenas, no wacky gadgets, no theme parks, no Joker toxin. He might have some ideological followers, but he has no gang and no wherewithal to assemble one. I just cannot see Arthur becoming the wacky clown prince of crime. Most importantly, though, everyone knows who Joker is. Arthur Fleck, born in Gotham General in 1937, adopted by Penny Fleck as an infant, brutally abused, suffers from the pseudobulbar effect, worked as a professional clown, snapped in 1981 causing riots, incarcerated in Arkham Asylum shortly thereafter. Compare this to the mystery of Heath Ledger's Joker. This man comes out of nowhere. No name other than his nom de plume. No tags on his clothes. Then he is a complete, terrifying villain who's closer to a force of nature and just wants to watch the world burn. On the other hand, Jack Nicholson and Mark Hamill's Jokers are brilliant leaders who influence others to commit crimes either to enrich themselves or just have a laugh. However, they are still a mystery to both their opponents and to the audience. Heck, even compare this to Suicide Squad. This Joker may be an emo tryhard, but he has sufficient resources at his command to pose a genuine threat to military-grade facilities, and has sufficient charisma to seduce his therapist into getting him out of prison. To compare, Arthur has nothing. No resources, no skills, and no followers. There is no way to transform this wreck of a party clown, who murders the helpless who have wronged him, into a criminal mastermind who commands the respect and fear of the Justice League. So is this a lost cause? Actually, no. While Arthur Fleck may not be able to continue, there is no reason that the Joker who fights Batman has to be the same man. In fact, in some ways it's better if Arthur is already dead. The killing joke can still happen with Jack Napier. After his one bad day, our new villain calls himself Joker after the previous clown who brought Gotham to its knees. I'm certain the stories of Joker would have been embellished over the years as they happened with serial killers in our day. This would also represent an emotional issue for Batman, since he's not only fighting a villain, but the ghost of the man who was responsible for his parents' death. The '89 Batman movie attempted to make this connection as well, but I think it undercut Batman's motivations in doing so, by having Jack Napier be one of the men who actually killed the Waynes. It's important thematically that the Waynes weren't killed by anyone important. There is no mob boss that Batman can take down to fulfill his vengeance, which makes his quest eternal against the very concept of crime itself. However, in this situation, we have the ghost of the man, who is indirectly responsible for Thomas and Martha's deaths, coming back. This new Joker can be the mastermind, mob boss, and madman that we all know, love, and fear. We also have an additional layer of questions for our heroes to answer. Is Fleck back from the dead? Is this his successor? No one knows, as the man only goes by Joker. This way we can have our cake and eat it too. We can keep the carefully crafted character of Arthur Fleck without having to derail him to match the older versions of the character. And we don't have to lose the psychopath who's crossed swords with Batman since our grandparents' days. So, thanks for listening, y'all.